Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Blunt News. We're going to talk today about Nothing Was the Same and Born Center. They're by two guys who basically look like they could be related. They're both light-skinned. Well, they're both mixed actually. Um, White mother, black dad, whatever. One of them is from Fayetteville, I believe, North or South Carolina. Doesn't matter. Nobody goes to Fayetteville for vacation. No offense, J.cole. It's not really a hot spot. You know what I'm saying? Another one's from Toronto, which is actually a really, really awesome place to go and hang out. I like Toronto. Toronto's like a mini Manhattan, but cleaner and much more educated people. And just much more relaxed and down to earth people. 24-hour city. I love Toronto. Um, Now, are these guys gangster? If you're looking for a gangster album to spit gangster into bumping your whip and to lay back, this is a chill European style world music influenced group of guys we're about to talk about, which is these two guys. Nothing Was the Same is a great album. Um, it could have been greater. Now, when I mean greater, I'm saying I'm not talking about on the scale. I'm talking about now, like great this generation. No way am I talking about great compared to like Biggie, Pac, Nas, Eminem. You know Eminem fell off with that bullshit berserk shit he pulled on us. Don't do that again, sir. You probably I don't know what the fuck you was on. I respect you. I love you. Don't drop that again, please. For the love of whatever you believe in, do not drop some shit like berserk again because I'm gonna get in your ass, and I hope everybody else gets up in your ass. Not the way you like either, motherfucker. Shout out to Eminem. He's one of the greatest of all time. I love Eminem. When I watched 8 Mile, that movie, I was in a different state of mind, and I cried. Yes, I did. I cried because it influenced me a lot. I love that movie, 8 Mile. I like hip hop. Hip hop didn't influence me into making music. It influenced me into business. It influenced me into life. Growing up without a father, without a father figure, and just basically growing up without anybody giving a shit about me. I love hip hop. So, and hip hop was that comfort zone for me. You know what I mean? I like the gift of the gab. I like people talking. I like the mental aspect of hip hop. So that tells you right there and there, I'm not into gimmick shit. If you're hip hop shit, you'll never see me talk about certain artists. I don't want to talk about them because they're garbage. And let me tell you something. Just because something, look, there's stuff that you can bump in the club, yeah, yeah, yeah. But stuff to enlighten you and take you to another level in life, there's not that many artists nowadays that are doing it. And I'm going to tell you the ones I think that are doing it. Joey Badass. Absolutely love Joey Badass. Step his production game up. A little bit more promotion. This kid's a shit. But Joey Badass is too like hardcore 90s, and he's like a young fucking he's like a young J slash Nas slash fucking Cormega. You know what I'm saying? Like this man is bars after bars after bars after bars. He's a better version of Fabulous. Um, but not as fly as Fabulous. You dig what I'm saying? Of course, I like Kendrick Lamar. Who the fuck would not like Kendrick Lamar? Who doesn't like K Dot, bro? Are you kidding me? If you don't like Kendrick Lamar, you're not a fan of hip hop, and you should be slapped the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because you are stupid. I have a problem sometimes with his voice because he sounds like a little bit, weird. But I like K Dot. I like what he's doing. And of course, I like J.Cole, and of course, I like Drake. So those are given. You know what I mean? Those are given. But I like people like Kid Cudi. I like Wiz Khalifa. I think he's a little. He's very popish. He's kind of a weird cat, to be honest with you. Yeah. But then again, if you get into a little bit more hardcore guys, I like Wale. Wale is awesome. I mean, forget about it. Wale is lyrically a beast. I like Wale. Of course, I like Lupe. Lupe to me seems like one of those artists. Every time he drops a new song, he's like a new artist again. I don't know, but he's great. Um, of course, then you got guys like Rick Ross. Even though I don't like the fact that he felt that he needed to lie, and I know it's old. I'm still holding on against that. He got a chopper in the whip, but he got shot up and he ran into a restaurant. I have some issues with this guy, but let me tell you something. Love Rick Ross. You know what I mean? I just think that it's a relationship, man. You can't get everything you want. I understand, so I'm just gonna break it down. And of course, McNeil's. I like Meek, um, but it's hard for me to really understand him when he's yelling so much. Now, I think that he's a great artist and he could be a lot better and just, calm the fuck down, stop yelling. He's so fucking hype. He's like that little child. Yeah, I want to. Calm the fuck down, just relax and chill. Let me hear what the fuck you gotta say, and then maybe you'll be in this particular conversation. You won't really be seeing me um, talk too much about Meek Mills. Actually, we have mutual friends, by the way, so we're not gonna get into all that. But I think he's a great artist. He could do this a lot better. Let's put it that way. And of course, you got French Montana. Not really feeling him that much. I think he bangs on every track. He's on someone else's dick. I got a problem. I've never really heard a French Montana track too much. That's I like him. He's good, but I don't know. I don't know too much about him musically to really go at him too much. That being said, I like French Montana, and I think he's a I think he's good. He's just not somebody I'll rock out to every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Now, um, I digress, and let's get back to the matter of hand. The matter of hand is we're going to be judging two different particular artists, two different styles. Um, First up, we have Mr. J.Cole. J.Cole is a rapper's rapper. Okay, he raps. He's about that shit. He can flow. His symmetry is really good. He's just a very very good artist. Um, Very good balance, right? Um, Now, first of all, just to let you guys know, both of these guys have the Ja Rule factor. You notice how hip hop is crazy? How history repeats itself? They destroyed Ja Rule because when he was coming out with that, your lips, your eyes, sounding like a motherfucking Cookie Monster and shit. People are like, what the fuck is going on? I understand they ripped him because he can't sing for shit. These guys have some sort of melody. Drake could actually sing, but Drake needs to know. Well, I'm pretty sure his people in his camp know that. Maybe you don't want to take the high notes, sir. Just keep it a very mellow, alto type of voice. Works very well for Drake. He's very nasal. And of course he's light skinned. The girls like him. He's a cutie. I want to pause on that. I don't have a problem with homosexuals or anything, but so I don't want anybody to think what I'm about to say is homophobic. I'm not into that shit. Um, but Drake is a very good looking man. So is Drake Cole. J. Cole. Wow, they should change the name to J.cole. Came out. But anyways, so women are gonna be attracted no matter what the fuck they gotta say. When I got a girl who's attracted to me, I can say the dumbest shit, she's gonna laugh. That's the way it is. So honestly, these guys have advantage over a lot of these guys out here who rap who look like shit. Sorry. You know what I mean? So it is the truth. So these guys will be alright, you know what I mean? And people say, oh well, light skinned niggas aren't in. Really? Take a look around. First of all, you got one in a fucking White House who's a hybrid. So don't tell me they're not in when they're basically running the fucking country now. You have a guy like Drake. Um, Very hormonal, right? Very hormonal. Likes to sing on impulse. Very emotional. He's a very emotional cat. Drake is really emotional. If you catch him at the wrong day, you might be thinking he's PMSing. Um, Very bitch like sometimes in his dispositions. I like Drake, but he could be very hormonal. And I got a fucking problem with that because listening to this album, I feel like I was hearing a teenage girl just going off and off. Oh, oh. I mean, goodness sakes, bro. This is a track, ladies and gentlemen, when you go through a fucking breakup or some other shit like that, or if you're a woman and you're on your period or something's going on, this is the perfect album for you. I'm not saying it's a bad album. Like I said, I like the album. But goddamn, after listening to the album, if you listen to the album more than 3 times as a man, you might want to have to start questioning your sexuality. Just saying. Not to say that it's a gay album or nothing. There's nothing wrong with that. Once again, I'm just saying. It brings out these emotions that I don't fucking want to feel all the goddamn time. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit made me feel all mushy and vulnerable and shit. Like, what the fuck? Please, sir. Make it a little bit more exciting. Um, my best tracks on his album were Pound Cake, which it's alright. It's a good song. I mean, it's a good song. Then of course, my favorite really, I think, was the one that comes after Pound Cake called "Worst Something Ever," whatever. Now I have to admit, I did skim through a lot of that shit. I listened to about 2 minutes per track, which is not exactly skimping, but it gave me enough time to analyze each track. The song after Pound Cake, I forgot the name of it, was "Worst Person Ever," or whatever it's called. It's a very, very, very good song. I like that shit. I like the First of all, we're not talking about lyrics here. When it comes to these two guys, I'm not talking. Their lyrics are heads over heels above a lot of other people. Like they're just above a lot of other people. Now, if I use that analogy a little wrong, I have an accent. I'm Haitian. Maybe I fucked up. I mean, I know I grew up in Brooklyn, but maybe please forgive me if I use it a little bit wrong. I'm not trying to edit shit or have You know how you watch a YouTube video, the guy says one thing, the next minute he's here, clip, 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 different sound bites. I just want to talk. I don't know. Look, I don't got time to sit there and analyze the shit and try to fucking edit shit. Take it as you want it. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it is. If you want it, take it. If you don't like it, leave it, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, nigga. What do you want me to tell you? So basically, that being said, I like his album, Drake's album. But like I said, very hormonal. It's really emotional and mushy, and quite frankly, I'm not feeling a lot of the beats in that shit. But that's just me. Now, second one, second issue I got with him is basically I would honestly have to say his topic selection. Coño, I mean, oh my God, Jesus Christ, this guy is like every other song sounds the fucking same. They flow to the same fucking beat. Like it's like okay, if I hear the first song, I know what the second song sounds like before I heard the third song. You dig what I'm saying? So they all are the same. Look, I like the uniformity of the album. I like how each song flows into the next one. But really, when I listen to Drake's album, what do I get out of it? When I listen to Drake's album, what is the album really about? The title of the album is Nothing Was the Same. Yet there's no story really explaining that. I kind of get the concept. Fine, nothing was the same because he started from the bottom, now he's here, and this and that. By the way, what the fuck is up with that video? We're not gonna get into that, but out of five, ladies and gentlemen, album gets a one, two, three. Sorry, I'm used to listening to like Stillmatic. I'm used to listening to just look. I keep going back to the old shit because that's what impacted me as a person in my life. If this generation, if this is what's gonna impact you, the shit that I'm seeing now, then we're fucked. Forget the death ceiling. We got other problems we gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I like his shit. I like the fact that what's happening right now in hip hop is great. But in all reality, nothing was the same. Really didn't do anything for me. It basically confirmed what my man Charlemagne the God had to say about this guy. The bitch. He makes songs for girls. Okay, fine. We had issue with Ja Rule doing it because he couldn't sing. Drake, you make songs for the women. I'm not a woman. I'm not emotional. I don't got problems every other month or every month. I don't got these issues happening. I'm not having these sensual issues. I don't want to be held all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I don't have to go shopping to feel better about myself. You dig? So guess what? You get a fucking three. I like your shit, but this album gets a three. The other album is a beast. This one, three. We're gonna get into J.Cole right now. J.Cole is my man. I don't know him personally when I mean my man. I'm just saying like I like his shit. I like his persona more than Drake. J.Cole looks like the type like you could approach him like, hey, what's up, dude? What's going on? Versus Drake, you approach him, he's like, oh my god, what's going on, man? Talk to my bodyguard. Oh my god, he just touched me. Like, oh my god, like who's this fucking diva? You know what I'm saying? So I like J. Cole more. Let's say example, I'm playing basketball. I'm picking up. If you're playing basketball, who are you gonna pick up? J. Cole, Chris Brown, or Drake? Who the fuck would pick Drake? Oh my god, I'm not getting the ball, so I'm not playing defense anymore. He's that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? God, I mean, after hearing this guy, I think I need some therapy, bro. Like I said, I'm not dissing this shit too much. I'm dissing a little bit because let me tell you, he's a smart artist. He is going to outsell J. Cole because you got a lot of these. They're gonna buy his shit. You know what I'm saying? When they're lifting up the couch and vacuuming or whatever they have to clean because they feel a certain way. You ever notice women like to clean a lot when they're on the period and all that shit? They feel dirty, so they feel like they have to clean psychological. Lyrically, it's a great album. Production wise, album is off the charts. Not saying that I like the choice of beats, but the production, the sound quality, everything about it, forget about it. This is, it's great. I actually think production wise, it's better album than J. Cole's album, straight up, because J. Cole did a lot of shit on his own and yada yada yada. I understand. So production wise, I like that album better than J. Cole's album. Lyrically, I give it to J. Cole. Now, here's the crazy thing. I do believe Drake could flow and rap better than J. Cole. But Drake's topics, Lord have mercy, are full of bullshit. Let's talk about J. Cole's topics, for example. You got Illuminati, right? You got Queen State, well, New York Times, your state of mind, right? You got the Runaway. Runaway is fucking hit, man. Like when I hear Runaway, like that is a sick ass fucking song, man. Like I could sit there and when I listen to Runaway, it makes me want to rap. That's what I'm talking about. That's what hip hop used to do to me, and it's doing it again. When I hear J.Cole, when I hear Kendrick Lamar, I mean Jesus, and I hear a guy like Joey Badass, damn, you guys are what my age or younger, and man, they're fucking living the dream. I'm not a rapper. I don't have artistic skills like that. But when I come to my office, I open up the door and I see my employees and I see, damn, okay, you know what? This is where I started from the bottom and now I'm here, quote unquote, and I haven't made it yet. And I see what I'm doing as a young black male with no family, nothing in this country. I'm excited. So when I listen to a song like Runaway, for a guy like me who used to run away as a child, because I had so much issues, I like that shit. It inspires me. It makes me want to run away to a better place. It makes me want to get myself to that level. So, shout out to my man J. Cole because the first time I heard Runaway, it touched an emotional nerve on me. It didn't make me feel uneasy like this guy's other albums. Just every other fucking track is shit. Matter of fact, just talking about it got me nervous. I'm sweating. You know what I mean? So, Runaway is one of those songs that will always stay with me forever, even if I don't remember the other fuck. I don't even if I don't remember the name of the fucking album. Even if that artist is no longer relevant. Runaway is great. I mean, if you look at how this man breaks down the nature between oh my god when he talks about rich white men rule the nation still and the difference is now we all conceal in our thoughts or whatever I can't flow with it but god damn like the shit is like Nas like you know what I'm saying it's like reasonable doubt like you know what I'm saying Blueprint 2 type you know what I'm saying I that song could have fit on a Blueprint 2 album you know what I mean and you can see definitely what the influence of Jay-Z is on J. Cole's life and I am extremely excited about the new crop of hip hop artists, especially when I hear a song like Runaway. So, oh yeah, by the way, in terms of ratings, I'm giving this album a 4.5 over Drake's 3, maybe 3.5 for Drake. 4.5 for J. Cole. The only reason I don't give it a 5 is to tell me I still think he could have went harder. I still think he could have went harder in terms of the lyrical, in terms of just, like just, just that, the punchlines, and I still think he could have went harder. And it's like, damn, who the fuck am I to be judging these guys? You know what I'm saying? Let me say something. I haven't accomplished shit compared to these guys. Um, I don't have more money than they do. I don't get more pussy than they do at all. Believe me, I don't. They live a life that I might not ever get to know. And I live very well. But these guys are in the millions. I mean, come on, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't envy them. I'm proud of them. I'm happy for their success. Um, Drake does what he does to sell records, and it works for him, and I'm happy for him. And you know what? Even though he does what he does, notice I never said it was bad for hip hop. Notice I never said, oh, it's taking us back. No, it's an evolution. Drake's album is an evolution, and I love it. I have a problem with him personally. I have a problem with the topics and the choice level of his fucking song. Let me tell you something, man. When I hear Drake's first mixtape that came out, he had a song in there called 9 a.m. in Dallas. Holy shit. He had another song called Say What Again or whatever that shit was called. What? Once again, those songs, like I said, you see, those lyrics, they touched me. They did something to me. You know what I'm saying? This album, there was nothing that did that to me. And that's not fair because I'm buying your album. I bought both albums, by the way. I believe in spending the money on them. But it's not fair to me because, well, actually, no. I have J. Cole's. I haven't bought Drake's yet. I'm going to buy it. I will give him that money because when I have a girl in my car, she's most likely going to want to listen to Drake over J. Cole. Straight up. Because J. Cole's a little too deep for that girl, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to have a deep girl in my fucking, not right now. Later, when I settle down, we can listen to a J. Cole's album. Right now, I'm trying to get in your pants and get you wet and emotional and all that shit. I'm putting on a Drake. You know what I'm saying? That's the formula. I want to get you all crunked up. I'm putting on a J and stuff like that. But I want a wife that could think. She's gonna be listening to Nas all fucking day long, whether she wants to or not. And she ain't just gonna be listening to Uchiwala either. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be listening to Black Girl Lost and a bunch of other shit. You know what I mean? Um, just the name Tali Kweli just popped up in my mind. I don't know why, but shout out to that brother. Hopefully everything's good with him. You know what I mean? So that's my comparison. I got some more comparisons. So title choices. So to go back, I keep going all over the fucking place. Title choices. So like I said, production level and sound quality, I gave it to Drake more. Lyrical, I give it to J.Cole. Title, the quality of the titles in terms of the topics, the storytelling, J.Cole all fucking day. I mean, it's like 10-1. You know, in terms of artists, people that were on there, J.Cole. J.Cole and Drake both shared a woman. I wonder if they both fucked her, by the way. She looks pretty good. I can't be in the studio with a chick that I did not want to put my dick into. That's just something I just can't do. There's going to be some serious restraining happening at that point. Maybe we might not be able to record in the same session because I might want to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what's happening is we're going to talk about this girl. Her name is uh, Janine Ayako. She's a Jhene. Can't pronounce the name. Jahan, whatever her name is. Ayako. I can't pronounce the fucking girl's name. I mean, what the fuck? Call her Tanisha or some shit. I don't know. Shaniqua. What the fuck? Make it easy for me, man. Anyway, she could sing. She's a beautiful girl. I was just about to say the bitch could sing, but she's a beautiful girl, so I'm not gonna get on her like that. She's very simple. She doesn't have big boots. She doesn't have big titties. She doesn't have crazy wigs. She's not K Michelle. You know what I'm saying? She's a simple girl. She's a simple girl. Look, mom, meet this girl. I can't pronounce her fucking name. Janina Hotco, whatever her name is. Meet her. You know what I'm saying? Versus, oh mom, let me show you this chick named Kate Dot Michelle who is crazy looking and likes crazy thugs and just a crazy bitch, but she's upset when niggas that are thugs whoop her ass. That's just look. Another topic. Um, they both made a song with this chick. By the way, if you've never seen what she looks like, go take a look. She's a beautiful girl. I didn't know who in that song. It looked like to me the song with her and Drake. She was comforting Drake versus the song with her and J. Cole. J. Cole was a man in that shit. You dig what I'm saying? And fire, you know what I mean? He's like, sparks will fly. J. Cole was like, you know, like he's spitting game to this chick. You know what I'm saying? Drake is like, the fuck is he saying? Like this is I couldn't even listen to this guy. So not because he's not a good artist, because he's too fucking whiny. He's so you know. Oh, God, the sky's gray. Like, is it gonna be blue anytime soon? Like that type of shit, nigga. Like, it's a full moon. He doesn't go out because he thinks there's vampires. Like, he's a fucking bitch. That being said, I like Drake. I'm just saying, nigga, like, you know, like, you gotta hang out with me a little bit, man. Go work out a little bit, even though I'm a fat boy. All my homeboys work out. Let's go do a little bit of wrestling. I wrestle. So let's wrestle, you know what I'm saying? Let's box. Let's play some ball. Let's do some smack talking, you know what I mean? Lord have mercy. Um, so, anyways, I'm coming to the conclusion of my review. Pretty much more of a rant than a review. But, yeah, I like both albums, but I'm giving J. Cole Album of the Year. So, J. Cole, congratulations, man. Like I said, that song Runaway. And of course, that song New York Times just it touched me too because I'm from New York, I'm from Brooklyn. But even though it's like you said, it's for Queens niggas, it's really for Queens. But yo, my mom lives in Queens, so through family, I'm Queens too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm New York. That's it. I like the shit. But Runaway is the best song between both albums. I wanted to talk about the best songs in both albums. I think the best song on the Drake album. Drake has some good songs on that album, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Pound Cake is awesome. Pound Cake is really, really, really awesome song. I love it. Then of course I like the one that says the worst person ever. I like that shit a lot. So those are the two best ones that I think that were really, really awesome. Um, I like those songs a lot because you know lyrical content, the people he had on there with him, and just a lot of good stuff. You know, just hold on, we're going home is a really awesome song. I'm telling a chick, look, bitch, I know you're drunk, just hold the fuck on. We're gonna go home. I'm gonna fuck you, and I'm gonna put you in a taxi. Hopefully, you know your address. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good song too. So those are the top three songs on there. I like them. Hey, Pound Cake. Just hold on, we're going home. You know what I'm saying? It's good. And of course, my favorite is the worst person ever. Hey, great. None of those songs add up to Runaway. None of those songs add up to New York Times. None of those songs add up to Illuminati. None of those songs add up to what's that fucking song in not Born Center, but I forgot. Born Center is actually a good song too, by the way. The name of the album is Born Center, but there's a title track called Born Center, which is a very good song. I could pick 5 out of J.Cole's album that are just I love. I could pick another 2 that I like, and probably 1 that I hate. But that's another video. I'd have to break down each track. I'm not gonna get into that. Really, this guy's album Drake is just a very whiny, bitchy album. I like it. Fine, the production that was good. The bitches are gonna love it. That's Drake. Like, yeah. And what's up with the album covers, man? One has one with the horns, and it's called Born Center. Makes sense. Drake's is a little boy who looks like he's naked with a grown man with a Nike check mark, whatever. You see, I got no hair, so I'm already upset at that part. With a Nike check mark, with some gold rope, looking at the boy. They're looking at each other. I can't act. Looking at their facial expression, I don't know if he's happy, sad, or horny. Like, I don't know what the fuck is he trying to tell us right now. So, I got a problem with that right there. So, album covers, the way to feel, the between the sheets and all that shit, in terms of the paperwork, I'm giving that to J.Cole too. So, basically, to end my review / rant / hating, I'm going J.Cole all day. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. J.Cole is a better rapper. Drake might have the slight edge on being a better artist. That's my review. Well, actually, no. Let me take that back. J. Cole's a better MC, storyteller. Is he a better storyteller? I don't know. They're both up there. Drake is a better all around because he sings and shit. But I still prefer J. Cole over Drake. I like both, but J. Cole, Drake, Bros over hoes.